Dude, I loved Harley's fight. And I look at it through a different. If people didn't see Harley's fight, he goes in there and Harley's against this WWE wrestler whose nickname is the Mayor of Slamtown. I'll be calling him the Mayor going forward. So Harley goes in there and he and the Mayor meet sort of center ring. Harley's a much taller man, but the other guy's like kind of like a professional athlete, right? He's a professional wrestler. He's really athletic.
Big guy.
He gets on the inside and he starts landing punches on Harley. And I thought, looking at highlights, that it was the end of the fight when the guy knocked Harley down with a punch and Harley rolled out from under the ropes into the crowd. And we did a sort of roundtable before the fight on what was your biggest fear, right? I think one of us didn't want to take our shirt off in public. Another one was worried they get hurt. Mine was coming up short on courage. Like, that's my big fear. I can lose a fight. That's fine. And I think I can manage to look good enough for my age in with a shirt off. But my fear is that I go in there and I don't have the courage that I expect from myself. Well, Harley gets hit hard. He gets knocked down to the point where he's like out of the ropes. And like, what does he do? Like he's walking around the side of the ring to the adjacent side. He's going 90 degrees around this ring. And then he gets back in. He had an out. He was hit. Everyone would have understood that he was hit. He was hurt. He was knocked down and the fight could have ended, but not Harley. Harley is like, I didn't hear no bell, right? And he goes back in there and he tries again.
It's because you ruptured your eardrum, you fool.
Harley was just thinking,
it doesn't go a lot better in the second half of the fight. Again, the Mayor manages to close the distance. He hits Harley. This time when Harley goes down, the ref immediately pulls one of those like time to stop sort of deals, and that ends the fight. And look at that, motherfucker. If you're thinking that what you look from a fight, like, I love fights. I've talked about this all the time. It doesn't matter if it's a freaking UFC championship fight or two middle school kids on the playground. I love to watch fights and I judge them by courage and heart. And if you could pull that picture up again, it is the epitome of courage and heart. Harley didn't win the fight on the scorecards, but like, I'm proud of his performance. So
yeah,
I would not have stepped in the ring. Like when he told us when he was on last, the name of the guy again that he was fighting, and we looked it up, I was just like,
good picture.
Oh no, like this guy's a real deal athlete. Like, you couldn't pay me to get
nice controllers
embarrassed by this guy. In another way, actually, it's way less embarrassing to lose a fight to that guy than like another food challenge YouTuber, you know, like no one is, I don't think anyone out there is like, Harley, what a pussy. Did you see him get beat up by that enormous professional athlete? It's like, yeah, no shit. Like, Harley knew what was coming going into it as well. More likely than not.
That's the thing, like having the balls to step into the ring with someone that you know is probably gonna beat the piss out of you. It's like, that's pretty tough.
Yeah.
I don't think I would
it all
do that
for free. Can you believe it?
I would only fight blind children. Like, something that I win.
I thought that went really well for Harley, honestly. He didn't get like hurt or bloodied. He got knocked around a little, but I think we could all take that kind of beating and go to sleep that night. It's not that scary beating. To me, I don't want my nose broken again. Like, even now, my allergies, I'm over here with like fucking sinus shit and my black people Vaseline. Just to try to keep my nose from falling off. So if somebody broke my fucking nose again, that would just ruin my goddamn year.